Did you know that over 2 million animals are put to death every year throughout the United States because too many pets are put into shelters and not enough people are willing to adopt them? You may be thinking, who cares? But I want to share with you the many benefits to adopting a pet so you will become motivated to take action. Could you really look into the eyes of a lonely pet sitting in a cage and just keep walking? Could you let the little guy lick your hand without getting emotional? Could you really not bend over and ask to pick one up? Could you hold one without becoming attached? Roughly every 8 seconds, a cat or dog is sent to a shelter. Animal shelters are filled with numerous happy, healthy, affectionate pets eagerly waiting for a home based on the ASPCA. Shelters have all kinds of shapes and sizes of lovable, purebred breeds and mutts, which are young and old. According to the Humane Society of the United States, mutts are America's dog of choice. Many shelter animals seem to what they are up against and often become among the most devoted and grateful companions. Your chances of bringing home a wonderful pet that matches your lifestyle, family, and home are excellent. Dogs and cats often end up in the shelters because of circumstances beyond their control, based on the research done by the Animal Protection Society of Durham. They may be victims in death in the family, or illness, divorce, a new baby, or a move that did not include them. They probably did absolutely nothing wrong, but they were stripped from the home that they knew and moved into the shelter. Shelters often become overcrowded because of the large number of animals looking for a loving home. There are currently about 8 million abandoned, stray, and unwanted pets living in the animal shelters in the United States. The ASPCA recognizes that one of the most rewarding aspects of adopting a shelter dog is the simple fact that you are saving a life and giving a deserving animal a new home. The number of euthanized animals could be reduced dramatically if more people would adopt pets. When you adopt, you're making space in the shelter for another animal that might need the spot. The average cost to own a dog for 1 year is $600 to $900. The Animal Protection Society of Durham notes that many of the displaced animals have already lived in a human family where they have the basic training, socialization, and the cooperative skills they need to become a part of your household. Shelter pets can be purchased for a bargain compared to buying a dog or cat from the shelter or from the store or from the breeder. The ASPCA emphasizes that most shelter animals are given thorough physical exams provided with needed vaccinations. They are also spayed and neutered before adoption, so that way you do not have to pay for the cost of surgery. Some shelters even put microchips in their animals, so that way when they get lost, they can find their way home. By adopting a dog or a cat, you can support your local community with the good work they have in the shelter. Shelters will usually offer educational literature on the aspects of pet ownership, so they can offer advice, guidance, and many different training suggestions. An adopted pet may improve your self-esteem and lifestyle. You can go from being by yourself to having someone to care for and to provide, to have unconditional love. Caring for an animal can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment to your life. You can show you are responsible by offering your home to a pet in need. You can lessen the need of loneliness and isolation you may have in your life. You can feel proud for helping out an animal who does not have anybody to love it. Would you be willing to get off your couch today and save an animal? Could you pick out a special animal of your choice to live with you? Could you provide a loving environment to someone besides yourself? Please, take the time to come to the shelter today. Those big, beautiful eyes are speaking to you. That soft fur is ready to be rubbed. How can you not get up and save a life today? Are you willing to? This summer, my family and I, we went to the shelter, and we saved a life, so that way another animal could go into the shelter and find someone to love them.